session, like this session alone, it's called Confessions with Akosia. I am Akosia. I am Akosia. So let me just give you something little about Confessions with Akosia. So on this podcast, we delve into the good, the bad, the ugly, the facts, trending, fiction, anything at all. But then before I begin with my confessions that I've come across, I heard something. University of Ghana. I have heard something. So apparently, one of your lecturers has been suspended. Yes, suspension for the lecturer. Why? Yes, we want to know why. Why was your lecturer suspended? He was suspended for sexual harassment. Sexually harassing the students of University of Ghana. He was sexually harassing them. And also 16 students, so not even one, not two, not three, 16 good students have also been suspended for plagiarism and examination misconduct. We are getting somewhere, University of Ghana. We are getting somewhere. So let me, start with our confessions for today. Listen, in this life, I don't really have any advice to give you, but there are some things that happen that when you see that they are about to happen, you have to know that this is where this is leading to. Lying, no, cheating, no, stealing, no. No, like from the beginning, you have to know what is going on. Like you can see, you can tell. Although appearances can be deceptive, but then from the beginning, you can know like how everything is going to end up. But some of you make some mistakes, then at the end of the day, you'll be suffering the consequences. Then you're now asking us for advice and for help. Me, honestly speaking, I try my best. I can give you advice if I can. If I can't give you advice, what has happened has happened. Okay, so let's begin. Please hide my identity. Don't worry, I always hide identities. I'm 28 years old. I'm married with 3 children. My husband is dating a senior colleague, and he has been getting financial assistance from her. I don't know what to do in this situation. It seems my husband told her that I'm only but a baby mama. The first time I got to know about her, I queried my husband and he claimed he needed a favor from her. I've tried fighting my husband over this issue, but he seems he's deeply into her. My husband has never brought her home. I'm surprised to see her at my house today. She visited and even bought gifts for my children. She played with my children and took pictures, and she shared the pictures with my husband via WhatsApp. She called my husband on phone and was telling him that their children will be more beautiful. That is she and my husband, though. Me, my husband. She wore my children the clothes that she bought for them, and she snapped them and sent it to my husband. They were chatting all through. I went out and I called my husband. He pleaded with me not to do anything, that I should give him some more time and that he will clear everything up. If I do anything, he will stand to lose his job. She waited for him to come home in my own house, and they both left. That was around 8 p.m. Till now, my husband is not yet back. I called him and his phone rang twice, and the next thing I noticed, it was switched off. Please, I don't know how to handle this. The pain is too much. I can't sleep. Should I expose this and face the consequences, or should I relax and start planning my exit? I'm sorry, I have no words. No words at all. Ha! You are still in that house. See, in this type of situation, I might not have much expertise, but if I were to be in that situation, I'll leave. I'll just pack up my bags and leave. If I won't leave, I'll just, distance myself from all that is happening. Because, hey, the heartache and everything that you be going through. Every day you see them coming and going out. You are there, you are suffering. Please, please. I'll leave. Oh. Maybe some people say I'm not married. That's why I'm saying that. But I'll leave. I won't lie. I'll leave. Okay. Um. In other news, in other confessions, it seems this batch of confessions that I got, they were mainly from married people. I don't understand why. It seems the youth are not really bringing in their confessions. They're not really talking about the things that they are going through. Hey, you if you are going through something, say it or say it. Because me as a youth, if I'm going through something, I'm going to express it. Even if I can't bring it out anonymously, I will express myself. I will. So I try to go through, like the confessions, and then some that are a bit relatable, then I can talk about it. If not, then I try and deal with the older ones. The second one, I'm a young girl of 24 years. I'm dating this guy. He's everything I want in a man. We are building our house already and want to get married by December. So we decided to check our genotype. His genotype has changed from AA to AS, which I don't understand. And mine is still AS. And the thing is, he has already deflowered me. And aside contributing to building of the house that we want to spend, I've also invested a lot in the relationship. He wants us to go ahead with the wedding, but I don't know if it is advisable to settle down with him, considering the fact that he truly loves me and all, but then the genotype isn't really what I'm after. I don't know, like I don't know, because it seems in this situation they had a first checkup and it was fine, but then they've gone for a second checkup. Hey, Adani AS, like how? Me personally, I think probably maybe there was an issue at the hospital, but then it depends on the lady's genotype as well. This is why it is very important to check your genotype. Oh. Even if you are dating, or even if you are yet to date, or when you find someone. You see, it's like we of nowadays, we don't really care about genotype. Oh. Like the youth that are coming, we don't really care. It's like you meet someone, you tell the person you're interested in the person, then boom, you both start dating. You're planning on marrying. You are planning on your marriage date. You don't check your genotype. You don't check your blood group. You don't check if you are compatible. Just because you are nice, fine face, you have money. This is why all, if not all, most will end in tears. I'm not saying maybe also end in tears, so, but then most of them will end in tears just because of this issue. Okay, the next one I have. So, my man used to act so strangely, like someone who has been locked up for decades. He hated crowds and socializing, and I assumed that because he was an extreme introvert, that's why he acted that way. He didn't have friends, and he had no old pictures, like no memories at all. I didn't suspect anything until the day I decided to spend a week with him after 3 months of dating. He drank herbs daily and even bathed with them. I asked if he was okay, and he said, sure, he's fine. I decided to investigate by checking his phone, only to realize he was once a madman and he was mad for 7 years and he has not completely recovered. Hey, I took my phone and snuck out, not knowing he followed me. I ran and he chased me. I cried for help, but he didn't back down. Ah, I'm dead. Thankfully, a bike man gave me a ride. He chased the bike for about 2 minutes before he backed off. Never again. Okay. Let's try and analyze this. Let's try and analyze this. You are dating someone, or you've been with someone. The person doesn't have any old pictures. The person doesn't have any even recent pictures. No memories. The person doesn't talk about his or her family. You are not scared. Like you are still in the relationship. Eh, you don't know the sibling, you don't know the parents, nothing, no talk of family. You date the person. You move in with the person. Only for you to realize that there's something not right up there. You see? This one, at the end of the day, you come and see that somebody is doing you. But no, it is you yourself. You see, that's why I said it's important to check all these things before you decide to settle down with someone. You have to know the family background. You have to know where the person is coming from. Like, all these things are important. Oh, maybe right now you don't see it as important or anything, but then in the future, it can really, really come to affect you. That much I know of. It can affect you in the future. That we don't take things seriously at all. Well, aside from the confessions, there's also something that has sparked a bit of interest at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, that is KNUST. Reportedly, there's been 3 deaths so far, three females who have currently perished at the University of Kwame Nkrumah. So the first one, I think her name is Joanna. Apparently, she was murdered, apparently, by her boyfriend. Well, that she's been with for a long time. She went for studies with him, and when they were returning, I think they got into this disagreement, and then he ended up, unaliving her. That issue, they are still delving into it. But then, while they were on that case, reportedly, another 2 sets of girls also died. And right now, we are not too sure about what happened, though. They are still looking into it to let us know what came about and what happened. But then all I have to say is that we as university students, we have to be careful. See, nowhere is safe for campus, home, like nowhere is safe. And you don't have to trust just anybody like that. Like we must be vigilant, oh, because your parents are home. Your parents are praying. My daughter should excel. My son should excel. My son should be safe. But then you're on campus, you won't pray. You're just going about your daily business. Anything can happen, no. Just have to be vigilant in all that you do. So, thank you all very much. It looks like I've come to the end of this session with myself. You see, confessions. I've come to the end. But you can stay tuned and I'll bring you more confessions and more gist in the coming episodes. Like more gist, more confessions, more gist. Just stay tuned. And to keep up with all our updates and any new interesting stories, follow us at Other One Studios GH on Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok as well. Thank you, and I'll catch you all next time. I've been your host, ACOSUA. Bye.